This is what it feels like to be a parent.
I'm gonna mute the music before we fully get started here. It'll come back, don't worry. Let's get on the correct channel. Oh god, everybody's contributing to the fucking challenge. I just noticed that everybody's contributing to the challenge for one shot with viewers. That's fun. That's the wrong scene. This is the correct scene. What? What?
Armed robbery.
Shut up!
Armed
I
robbery.
just saw that. God damn it. So does anyone want to recap from where we last were? Anybody at all?
Pretty woman.
Crime.
Those are two major factors of it, yes, but from where we last were, let me get the music on again.
You know, I think that sums up our character.
Yeah, I think that sums it up, you know, with you know, who all is there. But previously, you all defeated the Eversnow Crystal. It turned into an ice spectator. You fucking made it explode. That shit went kaboom. And now that the Eversnow has died down, you notice that not only have you been told a week has passed since you went inside the Eversnow, but thousands of people, or at least what you think are thousands, knowing the population of the realm of Renovamen, it could probably just be hundreds of people just surrounding the Eversnows where it once was. And this has caused you some slight problems as people from both Konsuo and Flumen, who have been fighting for, well, you don't know how long, you've just heard bits and bouts of people shouting that they've been fighting, you know, from town to town, but now the two of them are standing right in between you, and people from both sides are starting to notice that Tempest kind of looks like a blue lady who sold them the deed to Konsuo, but Tempest is a different color, and they definitely recognize Lepori with a little less...
Was I blue?
I believe you were Winter. I believe you were Winter when you sold it.
Wait.
Flumen, in Flumen.
In Flumen.
Didn't I?
I think you changed before they're going there.
I think
like after the.
I changed. No, I'm like, I swear I changed into the winter one before we went into the mountains. Like
I think,
when we were in like.
Maybe then.
Fruitsuans.
You haven't ever been in your autumn form though, have you?
No, I have not been in the form I'm in now. Yeah.
Whatever color you were previously, with either brown hair and white skin or blue, people are recognizing you, and this is becoming a problem, as it seems the crowd doesn't take too kindly to you, and from where we last left off, Darius screamed very loudly in anger, "You did what?" at you, as two people, one from each side, have come over and basically gotten him up to speed, that you guys, suspectedly, sold the town deed of Konsuo to Flumen, and the two have been warring ever since, and people have called it the start of the next Konsuo war, even though the anniversary of the end of those wars is coming up in 3 months. It seems we just couldn't wait, could we?
Even though Konsuo is shitty.
Well, they're poor, not shitty. There's a big difference.
When they're shitty.
Okay. But now Darius has yelled that, and to update everyone, Persephone, ex-member of the church party, is still with you, but is currently hidden from Darius and the rest of the church party by a silent image covering her like a blanket, playing a almost video which depicts the same exact thing that everybody else would see, except with Persephone out of it, thanks to Lepori's silent image. I did make Lepori make a check before the session started to see if they could maintain the silent image, and they succeeded. Now, Lepori, remind me, how long does a silent image last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. I'd say you've got about 9 minutes, 30 seconds left of that silent image, if that makes sense. Darius, though, yells out to the video, not to you, but I imagine, Lepori, you made the mirror, or the video see-through on your side, correct? So you can see him?
It's just around Persephone.
Persephone.
The entire party.
Yeah, the entire party.
Not the entire party. It's just around Persephone.
It's making Persephone invisible. Darius... Actually, another important thing to mention, a few of you drew from the deck of Fate last time. Faith isn't here, but Faith will be getting here. Both times getting cards that seemingly did absolutely nothing at the time. Darius is very angry, and as he steps forward after the two people have leaned into his... Well, you think there are ears there. They just kind of look like, you know... It just kind of looked like they whispered into his helmet and he heard them, but as he walks over, he yells, "You fucking sold a town that isn't yours?"
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's called... They were Snuffle's honey bombs.
Right, and they conveniently look just like you.
That's racist.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're not a white albino Harangon wearing a black cloak with a hat on. Well, you're not wielding a rapier, but still, I mean, you kind of fit the description. You weren't at the time. I'm pretty sure that's something that could happen in, how long did you say? And the Flumen, one of the Flumen person who told him comes up to him and says, I don't know, like about a couple weeks ago, maybe? A couple weeks ago?
So... albinism is somewhat common, so all of them look the same. So if someone else has albinism, then they're gonna look like me. Dark clothing is just dark clothing. You're literally wearing all black.
No, this is more of a steel gray. This is armor. It's
and so if
different.
I said, "Oh, there's a big guy wearing steel gray," and it's exactly you, then that's pretty racist. Listen, Harangon's a bit of bad
You can't just say that a physical description of you is racist because it describes you. It is what you're saying,
because I look like the exact same as another Harangon. Yeah, it's pretty racist. Harangons look different.
No, it is a physical description of you. I don't...
Yes, physical makes racism. You can't emotionally be
hold on. Even if we ignore that, you pointing to, well, he's pointing to the fake Tempest on the video, but pointing toward you, Tempest, you apparently also match the description of some, what was it? Blue woman, a blue woman who happened to also be accompanying them. I don't know. That seems a little suspicious, a little odd, don't you think?
Blue?
Once again, racist.
Not right now, but I've heard of shape changing. I dabble in magic. I could think that one might change their shape.
So then it could have been anybody.
You literally have a shape changer who went changed into Tempest in your body.
Yeah.
Doppel, who you're mentioning, now just looking like he looks like a regular human, you know, bald head, kind of a weirdly familiar face. But instead of what you might expect, he's wearing, you know, more leather armor.
What do you mean weirdly familiar?
Make me a history check if you want to discern. You know, wearing leather armor. Yeah, all of you can if you want.
Okay, I got a 1. Plus 0 is 1.
What the fuck is that?
God.
Who the fuck? Who's you?
23.
23. Concordia? Well, actually, not Concordia. Lixon? Sorry.
Very good.
Hang on. 19.
That motherfucker's definitely disguised as Sorsen with a couple of features changed. Seems by pure accident he seems to have just taken his form and made it a little taller. Doppel kind of steps. Oh, sorry, go on.
Your new party member has quite literally just taken on the form of someone who's been trying to kill us.
I don't know. I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate that I look like that, but frankly, I don't think that's the subject of. I mean, I
still doesn't change the fact there's people that can change into other people.
Well, yes.
And who wouldn't want to frame the great heroes, which we've never said we are, of the land?
I mean, it sounds like if someone wanted to stop you, they just have to, I don't know, kill you directly, which, I mean, according to what you just said just now, sounds like what someone's actually trying to do.
Trying to kill us directly hasn't been working. Wouldn't you want to try other methods?
And they tried this other method a couple weeks ago.
Obviously.
And it didn't work. So wouldn't you think they might go back to direct killing? This isn't, you're not helping
maybe they
your
have.
case.
We don't know if they have or not.
You know what?
The stupidity right now hurts my head.
Oh, boo-hoo, the stupidity. Oh, I'm sorry if you committed a crime.
I haven't done anything.
And
I have not done anything, so I have no idea what you're coming for me for.
Wouldn't a band of criminals often, you know, get rid of any criminal that maybe isn't doing their job too well? I mean, you've had that satyr for a while, and now here's some random new person. You just happen to walk into the Eversnow.
Vixen is pulling out her dagger and stabbing it right towards his face.
You can touch his subject.
Keep his name out of your mouth.
Darius is about 15 feet from you all, like still watching the video. Make another history check, Lepore.
Okay.
Watching it, and he points to he kind of puts his hand. I'm like, whoa, scary little dagger. I'm sorry about pointing to Concordia.
My friend was killed outside of this place while we tried to say that you keep his name out of your mouth.
Right, which is a convenient cover story for letting a criminal get away.
Can I kill him?
No.
Persephone very quietly pipes, you do not want to try that.
Fuck up.
I'm trying to warn you, that motherfucker, you don't want... we can't win if we fight him.
I'm message on Persephone, shut the fuck up!
Persephone very frantically responds with her mind, we cannot win if we fight him and the rest of them.
We're not trying to fight.
Well, Look, I'm just saying, this isn't, you know, maybe we should let a court of public opinion decide. I mean, clearly there's some evidence of several witness accounts.
Public opinion, very wise, coming from the one who's working on Motivarum. I would love to hear your...
Whoa, okay, excuse me, that is a hefty accusation.
Okay.
A hefty accusation, you would say. You know, the one who led us towards the dragon, who has been murdering millions of people.
To be fair, they wanted help.
Lixon, as soon as you hear this, everybody's like looking around and she's like, what are they talking about? What? I'm sorry. Zer hasn't murdered anyone in the past week. Zer's been fine. That's under control.
In the past week.
Yes.
In the past week.
It's under control.
We go
now.
by a week-by-week basis, and we took it under control.
You asked for help.
I
yes,
don't
and you're totally
recall.
free to ignore the conversation you had with him about, you know, working under, you know, all these other people.
I don't recall a thing about that, frankly, and last I checked,
you're a liar.
I went and I talked down Zer from causing havoc in Denza Point, saving thousands of lives. I don't recall
How's
you
your
even
ego?
ever being there. I don't even recall that, frankly.
How's your ego?
Hold on.
By the way, Labori's going to just slowly be stepping next to Concordia.
Alright. What did you get on that history check,
Great,
Labori?
Faith is here.
13.
Faith, will you do a great...
You...
Faith, will you do us a favor and cast the truth? That would be fantastic right now, thank you.
What?
Hey, Faith.
Can I do what? What's happening?
We're currently being assaulted for our crimes.
Labori,
Well, nobody's assaulted anyone yet. Well, maybe like
Yes.
then.
I will say, your the DC is going up by 1 each time, starting at 11. Meets it, beats it on that one. You keep the
I
video
see.
going perfectly.
While I'm standing next to Concordia, I'm just gonna, like, basically put a hand on their shoulder and go, sorry about this, just like, apparent. I'm gonna be casting Minor Illusion to do a small kind of, like, just like a pin circle on their shoulder using Minor Illusion.
Pin circle?
AKA, like, in case something happens to Lapori, the magic's still there, kind of thing. Because everyone else will know, the party will, but Concordia will just see a small, like, circle on their shoulder.
So like a notifier if Lapori's okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
I mean, I know it's a spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're getting counterspelled.
It's a cantrip. Okay. Fucking.
I mean,
thank you.
I mean,
Are
do I
you
know
Fuck
it's
me
a
being
cantrip?
like sneaky or whatever. Okay, Tempest, come here. Goes over to Tempest.
Okay.
I go, Tempest, has a hand on shoulder, cast the same thing. There we go. And then walk back to the stand.
Is this
Still, like,
concentration?
giving a... no, as far as I'm aware, it just happens.
Alright.
Yeah, just... I would just have to, like, give a look to Concordia, though.
Dark crimes.
Are you
I'll explain to you later, but...
are you casting this
Yeah.
on everyone?
No, just on Tempest.
Just on Tempest?
Mhm.
Alright. Darius continues to shout at all of you, saying, I don't recall any sort of thing, and frankly, I think the fact that you're lying, as all of these people know,
You're
I've
not a
dealt-
good person.
Wow, alright, you're really not helping your case. You're starting to hear the crowd get a little more, like, what the fuck? I thought these guys were supposed to be, like, nice, kind of, what the fuck? Everybody's getting more and more confused, some even getting a little angry. The rest of the party just kind of sits there cross-armed and, like, looking around at you, and then Darius brings up another point, and it's even funnier, frankly, that not only have several places you've been to, people get murdered or bad things happen. I mean, Terratona Sea didn't erupt until you got there. Last I checked, the Denza forests were fine until you arrived. And, well, now a historical monument of a horrible war, well, I'm standing where it should be. And as well, I haven't seen Persephone in weeks. I'm kind of inclined to assume you murdered her, frankly, at this point.
Maybe
I
you
would
murdered
never
her.
murder my sister. Thank you very
Why
much.
would we do that?
I haven't
Man,
seen
you
her.
are
None
friends.
of my party has seen her. Fellas, Grogung, scratches his head and goes, yeah, I haven't seen her since Draconest. And Nabyab gives a little, yeah, I haven't seen her either. And Doppel, very, very sheepishly just kind of scratches his, well, not his chin, but Sorsen's disguised chin and goes, yes, I haven't, seen her either. It's rather odd, really.
Go ahead then. Call
Have
my
you gone
bluff.
back to Draco Nest?
Test me.
On what?
Cast a spell on me. Make sure I'm telling the truth.
About what?
About your friend. My sister.
Alright.
Why on earth would I kill the last person I have?
Maybe you didn't, but maybe the two criminals that you're harboring would have.
Do I look
Stop being
capable of
stereotypical.
murder?
I think I can solve this pretty quickly.
Do I look capable of murder?
Faith? Oh, Concordia, sorry, do you want to do
Oh,
something?
I'm just here taking in the scenery.
Yeah, just like, I'd recommend stepping a bit back so you're not part of this. Honestly, in the nicest way.
Honestly, it's probably too
Um,
late.
Yeah, get out of your 15-foot radius.
In the 30-foot
Out of my
radius around you, there is like
15.
basically a wall of people. I'm just saying in a 30-foot radius. So much so that you wouldn't even be able to slip through with invisibility. People would feel you touching them as you went by.
Look, there's ways out. We're just not trying to choose the running approach yet.
All right. Faith?
Faith, what you got?
Yeah.
Can I use my last second level spell slot to cast Zone of Truth?
Be my guest. That
You can willingly fail if you want.
That will cover everyone in the radius. So, everybody, I need a... Even Persephone, I'll need a charisma save. Yes? Am I wrong? Or is it wisdom?
Yes, Christmas save.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Okay.
Good thing she's a cleric.
Here's
You
the
can
thing.
fail
I
if you
can
want to.
This is what I'm saying. I can purposely fail because Lixin has no idea if Tempest and Lepori have actually committed these crimes.
Ooh.
I got a 21 on
I
my
have
Christmas save.
some.
I got a 27.
Yeah, you two are fine.
I love the just like opposite of like I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't know the crimes. I'm gonna deliberately fail. I got a 21. Until like I'm gonna
27?
deliberately.
I mean, I also got an 18 if that matters, but I'm fine with
You would
deliberately
pass.
failing because Lixin
You
does
have
not
if you
know.
want to. If you
You know,
want to
it's just,
fail.
it's
Yeah.
just the fact of like I'm gonna tell the truth because it's only the truth. Was like I'm deliberately gonna pass this. I'm gonna make sure to pass this because I have sins to hide.
21, 27.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
you two are fine.
Lepori and Tempest pass. Lixen's intentionally failing. Faith, you don't have to. Concordia?
Intentionally failing.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Ooh,
Persephone.
Concordia.
Persephone got a
Side-eye to
21.
Tempest,
She has a
Michael.
plus
Yeah,
6
she
to charisma
passed.
saves. Do you tell Darius in any way
Darius?
to signify this? Because Darius wouldn't know this has been
Darius
cast.
can see. No, Darius can see it's casting because it's got somatic components, so he can see me putting this in the air.
Whoa! What are you doing there?
I'm
Robot?
casting a zone of truth. So-
Interesting.
We're all airing this out.
All right, Clanker. What's your prime
racist.
directive?
You're so racist!
I'm sorry. I just want to
Listen,
know
Darius.
what the robot wants.
Darius has to make the check too.
Yeah.
You're right.
Darius does have to make the check. He is within the range.
All of them have
That's
to
a
make the check.
fucking 20.
Nat or not nat?
Not Nat.
Just for the that's for the zillies.
Pretty sure
Alright,
you
so he
know
doesn't.
who failed and didn't.
It's yeah, he failed.
Yeah, so his
I
entire
know who
party also
failed or
has
not.
to make the check.
Yeah, everyone in a 15-foot radius.
And he's within 15 feet of you, so you just barely get him.
Well, it's centered
Yes,
on a
but-
point of my choice.
It's party.
Well, right, but I'd imagine that'd be yourself.
Why do I
Well,
need to be in
What?
it?
Let us speak.
Wait,
What about his party?
Oh,
Oh,
good
the judge
point.
party.
They're a little farther back from him. He's the one that stepped forward. They're like while Darius is like clipped by the radius, they're outside of it. So they're about like 20 feet back, standing back, you know, nearer to the crowd. So they're all out of it, the radius.
But
Is there a point I can make it to where they all
yeah, I was
hit it
gonna say
plus
if centered on.
these two?
If you
like,
want to center
him,
it
so we're
on,
on the outskirts.
if you
and
want to
then they're on the
center it
other
on
outskirts.
Darius, then yeah, you can do that. All right.
Would it still counter everyone else? Would it count on anyone else that
Like
doesn't
we're then on
make
the
the
out.
circle?
I'd say it could count, like, if Lixen stepped forward. Concordia, it might not count
Yeah,
for.
Lixen will step forward.
Yeah, if Lixen stepped forward, it can count for Lixen.
Okay,
Well,
Not-
that's...
so everyone's got to.
And Persephone, of course.
I'm confused on the logic of numbers.
Fuck it, we'll
It's
just
a
say it affected everyone anyway. Too many numbers.
Someone
Range
helped
is
you
hard.
cast it. You should have. Good job.
Great.
What?
I don't know.
That's a nat 20 on Doppel for resisting. Oh, I dropped the dice.
Oh well.
Damn. Okay.
That's a 17 on Grogung for resisting. Surprising. That's
a
a
minus.
3 on Nabyab for resisting.
Wow.
Is there anyone I'm
Yeah.
forgetting?
I wondered
Thank you,
why.
Nabyab.
The one that can't talk. Or
No,
say
Nabyab can
much.
talk. She's a little. We love her, but she's a
Not a
little.
talker.
She's a little.
While this is
what's that
happening, wait, let me check something. Yeah, I want to summon out my mage hand to make it invisible.
All right.
Just be ready.
Okay. Darius, acknowledging that Zone of Truth has been casted, seeing the clanker, cast it.
Bruh.
He immediately, as he said previously, turns to Faith and asks you, "What is your prime directive?" Faith,
Listen,
you can either
Darius.
come up with an answer, or I can tell you.
What is your
Oh no, I can answer this on my own.
All right, go
Because
ahead.
I won't answer that question. Because I won't
Okay.
answer that question. I have something for Darius on my own.
Oh, okay.
I planned this one. Darius, I know you see yourself as a bit of an old man, but the only time I think you're going to see God itself is when you're dead in the ground. So why don't we stop asking these stupid fucking questions and get on with it?
You're like a week old.
Who's to say that's true or not?
You're fucking stupid. Anyway,
Hold on a second.
you. I never actually caught your name. I'm sorry. I know this is an awkward moment. I never actually caught your name, Dragonborn. Referring.
Listen.
Lixen. All right then. Where's Persephone right now?
Fuck.
If you don't actually know, Persephone is
Where's
close
Persephone right
by,
now? Alive.
hiding.
Because I do know, but I can
In my
work
heart.
my way around this.
You can get around the question, but you just can't lie.
Yeah. Persephone's in the area.
Like right here, in this area. Would you say in possibly
Persephone is in the area.
in close proximity to me right now?
Oh.
Persephone is in the area.
Is she alive?
Yes.
And she's in the area, yes?
Yes.
Is she with you currently?
Persephone is in the area.
What does that have to do with our crimes?
Okay, alright,
I
well.
don't see what this has anything to do with.
So then you
what
definitely
were
kidnapped
asking about
her.
crimes.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god.
So
I
you
did
definitely
not
kidnapped her,
Persephone.
and you're holding her hostage right
I-
now.
I'm
I'm
Let's-
telling the truth.
I-
We did not kidnap.
I did not kidnap. Nobody kidnapped Persephone.
So you coerced
Persephone left on her own
Persephone
free will.
into coming along with you, foregoing her contract to the
Persephone
church.
left on Persephone's own free will.
Yeah.
Right, and you definitely
And I
didn't
can
have
tell
any.
you right now that Persephone does not like you.
Oh, well, that's no shocker. I mean, she did have to sign a contract. She
does?
wasn't exactly the most willing to.
Can I see the contract?
No, I'm not going to let you see a fucking contract. Point being, you definitely have put her own life in danger, no? Gotten into any.
Haven't you done the same thing?
Well, it's assumed when you go into a group of experienced people, you're going to be
No,
protected
it's
and supported
assumed
by
that if
each
she's
other.
experienced, she'd get herself into these things. Are you doubting her skills?
Yes, actually, very much so.
I'm like looking over at Persephone behind the thing.
Persephone is just kind of like, she's not really like reacting almost. She's just sort of observing everything going on.
Sorry
Are
if I
you-
took yours.
Are you done with these questions? Would you like to ask any more?
Did Persephone get hurt with you?
Why are you so fixated on Persephone?
Because
Are
I
you
fucking
helping these other
care.
people with their fucking war?
Because I fucking care about Persephone? God, sorry, it's a
Do
crime.
you?
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't think anybody cares about you, so why would you
Answer
care about someone?
The question.
I didn't hear your question.
Has
I genuinely
Persephone
did not
been
hear the
hurt
question.
while she's been with you?
Was Persephone hurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
She got washed up in the storm during the fight.
Hit by the spectator the couple times she's been hurt.
You get hurt everywhere.
trying to think of how to word this.
You can't deliberately lie.
That is
So
an
if you-
awfully charged question.
Answer it!
It's fucking
Sorry.
not by me.
I also don't see what this has anything to do about the crimes you asked about earlier.
I would like to know. I frankly, I'm using, this truth to...
I'm not answering any of your questions that don't have...
Okay, so Persephone's definitely with you, and you definitely kidnapped her. Got it. Everybody in the crowd...
I did not kidnap Persephone.
No matter
Nobody kidnapped Persephone.
how loudly you state this, the crowd seems to be more convinced as they all go, What the fuck? Persephone? What the
We don't even get to convince people.
You don't... Yeah,
You're not even letting me use my bard shit. I'm gonna...
They're not
Eyeballs.
not fully convinced of everything yet, but they seem appalled by this statement of the fact that
well,
they...
yeah, but
you're also not letting us.
You can.
we can't even roll to persuade people.
If you want to try to shout out your own convincings, I will allow you to.
I have a fucking +11 zombie.
You can go ahead.
What have we been doing this whole time?
You've been talking with him.
Convincing
I'm a very
him.
loud
This out
teacher.
Persuading him.
Yeah,
even for that.
persuading.
You all can go ahead and try. I'm not.
What?
We haven't
Haven't let us try.
We have not been
Sorry.
asked to roll a persuasion check, even though we have been.
We've all been actively.
Yeah.
Sorry. Everybody in the crowd kind of shouts this, and Darius, like, well, now hold on. Maybe I'm just getting this wrong somehow. Please, state your case. What do you have to say about selling an entire town illegally, murdering a mayor, murdering the mayor's sister? I don't know. The mayor did. He
I'm
kinda,
going to be
Did
honest
no
with
such
you.
thing.
They have done no such thing.
Lepori is staying quiet.
That's not a
Right.
lie either, because we don't know that.
Lixen doesn't know that.
Right, yeah, so that's not a lie. You technically don't know. I don't know how the zone of truth works with, like, lying, but I will say if you
can't
genuinely...
deliberately lie.
If you
I can't
genuinely...
deliberately lie, but
Yeah.
I do not know, so
No,
Lixen
yeah.
cannot lie by saying
I'll,
that they did not do it.
And then Lepori and I both passed, so.
Yeah, so
I'll
you...
read
I'm
the,
not
I'll
saying
read the
anything
general
anyway.
affected. I'll read what it says. Aware of the spell and thus can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Okay, so then, yeah, since you genuinely don't know this, that is not a lie. Oh, well, okay, they haven't. Well, I'd like to hear it from the people who supposedly committed this crime. And I mean, you're not innocent in this either. I mean, you've clearly harbored... the two of you have harbored a criminal, and I don't know who that is, but they're probably another criminal. Pointing to Concordia.
I don't know anything about her.
No clue.
She's just pretty.
We've only met her in this area.
Well, the two of you.
She actually attacked us, if anything.
Oh!
Which I'm not quite sure why.
Oh,
we
that was a
have her
complex.
next to us.
You know what? Let's worry about that later.
Harboring
I
another
forgive
dangerous
that.
criminal. Goodness. But the two of you, please. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Go on. What is your case here? What do you want to say for yourself about this? Some serious charges, might I add.
I will let my amazing compatriot Tempest talk about this.
Hi, that's me.
Go on.
We're innocent.
That's all you're saying.
Incredible.
Roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion?
Yeah, go on.
Deception. That's a lie.
Actually,
most
yeah, no
incredible
deception. That's a
persuasion.
lie. That is a lie. You're definitely not of what they're charging you with.
Hey, charisma's my thing.
Yeah,
27.
Not telling the truth.
That succeeds. While Darius, who's dead set on thinking this, even if it is true, is like, he wavers a bit, then he like shakes his and goes, no, it couldn't be. The crowd kind of dies down a little, like, maybe. They're a little iffy on it now, a little more persuadable, possibly. Lepori, I need a history check from you again, please.
Alright. 16.
That succeeds, where the DC was 14.
Yeah.
It's going up each time. You have about, I'd say, 7 minutes left on that.
Cool. I have no more spell slots.
Lamau. Anyway.
First level.
Can
Yeah, I've
anybody
also got.
make Persephone invisible? Like,
I don't know if there's a spell that would let you do that.
Invisibility.
Does it let you cast it on another
None of us can
creature?
have it.
No,
Invisibility
no,
is
got
just-
it.
I'm gonna like turn to Concordia. Concordia, message like pointing at them. Concordia, do you know any magics to help hide?
You act like you didn't literally see me invisible in that photo.
Oh yeah! Sorry, I've forgotten a lot of things. I think I have severe brain damage. Would you be able to hide that little like dragonborn that I'm trying to hide?
No.
If possible, please. I will pay you back later, even if you care about money.
Yeah, of course that can be arranged.
I like you. You work for money. That means I trust you.
So, I would have like an acute idea, right, of where Persephone is.
can see
You
it.
know,
It's-
yeah, you know
yeah.
where.
Yeah, it's just to the other people.
You're behind this
ever.
video, so like Persephone's kind of hiding like behind people. She's like crouched in such a way that she's like hidden behind or hidden in front of Faith. But to anybody who's like looking in the direction Darius and the rest of his group is, they're all like they cannot see her. Basically, a whole video is playing where everybody else is there except Persephone.
Basically, you can see her.
Yes.
So, I mean, range on this is touch, so if I walk over, what's the plan?
You touch her, right?
You would just kind of
fucking
touch them and then-
attention on me.
because it's still Lapori is still creating an image, so Lapori can
Yeah.
create
Cool,
an image of you
okay.
getting closer.
Cool, okay.
Or I could make
so-
an image of you just standing still.
Alright, yeah, if you can make that image of Concordia.
Yeah,
standing
Concordia's
still.
just standing still. How crazy.
Wow.
Nothing
Ah,
so weird.
happens.
During this
Nothing's
time,
different.
she's gonna, like, walk her way over to Persephone, just place a little hand on her shoulder.
As you walk up to her, she kind of like pulls out a dagger almost instinctually as you walk up, but then seeing all
Just cast message on her again. No,
what?
no,
I thought we were
Nah.
fighting her.
no.
She, in response, Concordia's gonna take her other hand, like, put, like, the finger in front of her lips. Just tell her to shh, shh, shh. It's okay. Quiet down.
Okay. What are we doing?
And then she's gonna put the hand on Persephone's shoulder and then cast invisibility.
Persephone slowly goes invisible very quickly as you cast this spell
Slowly
on her.
goes invisible
It's
very
like a-
quickly.
Sorry, words. She slowly goes invisible as the sheen of invisibility kind of slips down over her, and you hear the sheathing of a dagger, but Persephone remains quiet otherwise. And to everybody else, Concordia is still standing there. Concordia, do you go back to where the silent image is and stand there?
Yeah, she's gonna
Just-
resume her position.
Stand in the exact same position.
While you're walking back, Lapori puts like 5, or tries to put out 5, but realize they have like 4 fingers and be like, four? Like, how many gold do you want?
She's just gonna roll her eyes and just nod to Laporte like,
Just-
we'll do this later.
Okay. Lapori just nods back.
Even Darius continues speaking. Even if you are innocent, it's not a very
Which we are.
it's not a convincing argument, frankly. I mean, you don't have anything else to say? Anything at all?
I'm gonna drop this relevant image, by the way.
Just a simple person. Do I look like I'm capable of murder?
Darius like
This is
squints.
from around here.
Darius squints for a moment, looks at you, and is like, yes. Yes.
Really?
Roll insight.
I?
Roll insight.
Do I?
I'm gonna real quick, while this is happening, slowly point
21.
to each person and just say,
This is insane, but go with it.
I'm gonna say that to everyone's head with a message. Like,
did
all the party members.
What did you say?
I'm terrified.
This is insane, but go with it.
I just sit back. Laporte, you idiot.
You rolled 21 in insight, right?
21.
Darius actually thinks no, but he said what he said. I think you would, yes, and
Hey, I don't think anybody could look at Tempest and be like, yeah, that's a killer.
frankly, I think that, you know, you're not even from around here, are you? I mean, I haven't seen anyone like you anywhere, nor have I seen, actually, many of you, or any of you, actually.
Are you just accused somebody new to your land like that?
No, I'm just saying, if any of them were new to our land, wouldn't it be
I'm
more...
gonna start crying.
Oh, it's a bit of a...
Lepori starts panting and falls unconscious, or pretends to be.
Hold on. Roll deception against Darius real quick here.
It's just gonna, like, not actually like fall, but just like kind of just fall over as if they fainted.
Are you gonna do the princess feint where you like put your hand on your forehead and go, ah?
Absolutely.
Fucking Leporian Tempest.
17.
Yeah, he got a fucking 13. So
Cool.
yeah, he thinks you actually just passed out. Oh, God. Well, this is a bit of a adverse reaction.
I'm gonna wait like a minute. Tell me when a minute's has gone by.
Okay. Look, frankly, I think that if you really are innocent, you're willing to await a trial. No, sound wrong?
There's no need for a trial if we're innocent.
Well, a trial to prove your innocence.
We are innocent until we are proven guilty. There's no
right,
need for it.
which is what a trial's for, to prove you're innocent. And you're innocent until proven.
There is no need for a trial. You are grasping at straws right now.
I'm sorry. He looks to the entire crowd. Am I wrong in saying that a trial is meant to prove your innocence?
Who just made somebody cry and pass out. I'd like to acknowledge that.
Oh, he's fully aware of this, but he's still asking the crowd. Some of the crowd looks a little sympathetic. Some of them look a little weirded out by this. But he turns and asks the crowd this, and gets a response back of, yeah, I mean, generally.
Generally.
Wait, what was that in answer to? The generally?
To Darius.
About, like, what was the question that he said?
The question he asked was, isn't a trial meant to prove if you're innocent or guilty? I mean,
right.
I think it would be fair, but, and also, I mean, I don't think, frankly, after hearing these accusations and, well, hearing a lot of eyewitness accounts, I don't think it's very safe to keep you, well, running about. I mean, you just destroyed a monument.
He's still saying this to someone crying and passed out.
Yeah, no, he's like kind of turning to you, but he's also mainly acknowledging the people who are still conscious. He's like looking over to you every couple seconds, like to see if you're awake or anything.
Ruining his own reputation.
But frankly, I just
also, if I remember correctly, you can't take in people who are unconscious. You cannot take in somebody under a court of law who can't respond to you.
Well, that's not a problem. Let me, just give me a moment. He kind of like fishes, or you see like one of his arms go limp, as it sounds like he's looking in his armor, in his armor for something. Where's?
Has it been a minute?
Yes.
Cool. Lepori jolts up, looking confused, like, Dave's like, oh, where am I? Where am I?
Oh, well, it seems one of you has regained consciousness, and I don't think the Eladrin's, awake. I mean, you're awake, right?
Where am I? Who are you?
Okay, you can't lose your memory from fainting.
No,
Even
I've been fighting a demon. There's a demon inside me possessing me.
Roll deception.
The scars
deception.
Against say that shit.
24.
24.
That's a 19
Fucking
plus
2
Darius isn't fully convinced there's actually a demon, but he is convinced you're having some kind of breakdown, and it's just like, I don't think this is...
I've been watching the demon control my body for so long. He's been doing such heinous stuff. I'm sorry, I can't control it. I've been trying my hardest.
Darius,
what has he done? I don't know.
Darius snaps his fingers, and I think this should probably solve this issue. Snapping his fingers, everyone in a 20-foot radius begins to feel a lot calmer, you know? But not fully, you know, calmed down yet. I need everyone to make a charisma save.
I was gonna say, is it calm emotions?
I was gonna say, is it calm emotions?
20.
Nat 20, 28.
Nat 20,
Dirty 20.
26.
Dirty
Modded
20.
20.
God,
We
a
are
lot
not
of
calm.
meets it, beats it, huh? Wow.
Nat 20.
That beats it.
Not 20 buddies.
What's Concordia? Or is it Concordia fighting it?
Concordia?
Calming emotions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I got a
Concordia's calm
12,
already.
but
A 12?
Yeah.
She is
I
so
think it's
unfazed.
mainly for Lapori.
Yeah. Concordia, you know, you're feeling pretty good, but it doesn't really affect your outward demeanor as you're not actively doing anything. Darius
I start sobbing harder.
Darius, being unaware that this has failed, just immediately goes to, that's funny. You know, I just, if you're wondering what I just did there, I just tried to calm your emotions, and if
The
you
demon
really,
inside me can't be quelled.
if they were real emotions, you would have likely just stopped crying just now. I'm just
That's
the demon.
Darius,
Are
that's
you
not how
sure
that
you're a
works. We're just-
spellcaster?
yes.
I think you're
Actually,
just
did
old.
you
I think you're
study any
senile.
kind
Do
of
I need to send you to the home?
Did you actually study magic?
Yes.
Your holy
yes.
magic has no
I
effect
have.
on my
Can I
demon inside
inside
me.
that?
Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah. Can we...
Yeah. Roll insight on that.
I don't believe
I
this
don't
man
believe
has
that
ever
for him.
been to a magic school.
Second.
That's a natural
24.
20.
Did you ask him if he's ever been to a magical school to like learn?
If he's ever studied magic.
All right.
That's
just in
pretty
general.
much the same question.
What did you get,
Yeah.
Faith?
24.
Yes, he has. He's not lying.
Very
Frankly,
hesitant on that phrasing.
listen, it doesn't. I'm not actually like lying. That it
I
is
don't
a
believe
yes.
this man's ever been to a magical school. I don't believe
Okay,
he's
Mm,
ever
look,
been to a
we're
magical
getting
either.
nowhere with this. I'll tell you what. If everybody's okay with it here, before we get a trial going and everything,
We're not doing a trial.
well, I'm sorry, but frankly, I think everybody here is in a bit of a turmoiled
You're
state.
not in control of us.
I'm not in
hold
control
no
of myself.
Well, last I checked, I'm the closest thing to any sort of authority on this island, and you're in my land. You're on my island.
I would re-question that actually.
Appointed by the
Hey,
church,
you'd like the
thank you.
great-grandfather.
Mind if
I
I?
am
Oh,
royalty,
I don't know.
so-
I'm appointed by God. What makes the difference?
He puts his arm back in his sleeve as it kind of oh, there goes Lixon. Goes limply, and he pulls out this scroll of parchment, unfurls it, and there seems to be some writing on it. Very official stamp of approval seeming to be on it with a big R on it. I don't know, approved by the church. Maybe you've heard of the Church of Renovamen. Oh, maybe that's because you're sitting on the very land that is proposed to be where the god first created this. I don't know. Maybe you've never heard of it. I don't want to judge, but frankly, I think I'm the closest thing to authority here. So I don't know.
Pardon me?
Is there religion and politics? That's a bad combo.
Yes,
With
the
that
Church of
comment.
Renovamen
Secondly-
controls this island.
That sounds,
I have diplomatic
Fun.
immunity.
This has worked for thousands of years. I don't know why you're questioning this, frankly. Is
Oh, so you
is Nairo okay?
are needing to go see God.
Is that alright? Where'd they...
Huh?
I'm working on it.
Okay. Oh, hold on, wait, game time. Let me actually check the fucking PC.
So recap me the scenario, right? We like just encircled by people, basically.
Yeah, they're a bunch of commoners though. They're not like hardened guards or anything. This is just people who that one guy that the party told have come and all gathered around the snowstorm because they heard that the famous heroes were in there and they have not come out for a week.
And who exactly is trying to like stop us from going?
Darius is kind of keeping the crowd together, discussing. He's talking to everyone, trying to get them all to he's trying to rouse them to
He's
want a
making
trial.
people cry.
Making people cry too. People pass out and be possessed by demons for some reason. Might want to look into that. But Darius is the one basically standing before you, trying to accuse you of these crimes, which, it's not really accused. You have done some of it.
He's racist.
Except for Concordia.
So crimes is it then, huh?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Just checking something real quick.
Oh.
It's a crime.
Who would you say, Zombie, is in for example, a 20-foot radius sphere around Darius?
His group and you.
And me.
There's a way we could position this so it doesn't. You know, we could draw like a 20-foot radius sphere, for example.
Let me ask you this right now: are you going to fucking fireball him?
Answer my question first, one at a time.
If you lobbed a 20-foot radius behind him, you could avoid hitting the party. But if you hit him directly, you're going to hit the party and his group.
Okay, but is there a way I can position it so it hits, like, him, his group, but not us? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, that was the first.
If you shoot him front-facing, point-blank, no. Unless you angle that bitch, you're not getting... You can angle it to where it'll just hit his group, but...
So yeah, it's a point I choose within range.
Yeah,
I mean, what?
Oh. If you center it on him, no.
What's the range?
Enough.
Yep, it's fireball.
We're getting nowhere with this.
Or not. I'm just sitting here crying.
I'm on 9 HP.
Fuck you are.
30.
I'm doing great.
I could just lay on hands you.
Honestly, continue. I want to see where this goes.
So, are you...
Hey, I'm just watching.
Are you fireballing behind the motherfucker?
I'm just watching.
Oh,
not
okay,
yet. Was
not
just
yet.
trying to get a feel for stuff right now.
All right.
I want to
okay.
see where this goes and how much longer it's gonna take.
Listen. Darius, continues to speak. He's fucking loud and yelling. I frankly, don't. I would like to see you all on trial, frankly, and I think everybody else here would like you to be tried for your crimes before you continue any hero work and see if you are actually guilty or not. I frankly think, well, it would be nice to prove you innocent. But
I plead that I was not in control. The demon inside me has been
there are
controlling me.
plenty of ways to prove that, and again, church appointed, I know how to see if you've been possessed by demons.
I have recently gone away with it. The demon has run from me, and recently, as I fell over on the ground, it did not want to get attacked.
Sure. Roll deception.
I can show. Deception, alright. Not 20 for a 25.
Sure. Okay. I'm willing to believe that right now, but I would just like it tested.
You can check. You do what you want to me. You can check if I have a demon inside me as it's
the process
gone
takes
now.
multiple days, which again, why I'm going to recommend you. Everybody notices that he's kind of making like weird motions with his head. You could see that, but roll me a perception check to see if you know what it means.
20, not nat.
Tempest?
Am I at disadvantage because I'm crying?
Sure, you're at disadvantage because you're weeping and sobbing horribly.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. Not one? Oh, no. Concordia?
Sorry. What am I making? again?
Perception.
Perception. That is, first of all, because my lights are off, that is not a fucking D20.
Oops.
No, it's a D12.
That is an orb. That is a circle.
Perception. Where's my perception mod? It is a 13.
13. All right. Faith?
19.
Everybody but Tempest sees that he's not making
Okay,
head
I'm
motions
fine.
like cracking his neck or fixing his neck. He's motioning for his group, which you see, to begin encircling you as they all go to separate, like, parts of the circle and make a sort of position around you. I think that I should recommend a couple days incarceration so that we can verify everything, check records, get eyewitness statements, make a proper investigation into this. I think that would be fair. No? Hold on. You all can say anything in response to this, but I will have to ask you roll against his persuasion check that he just made. If you
What?
do. You could say something to refute this for an investigation, but you will have to roll against what Darius just rolled for persuasion, which I won't tell you yet until you make some attempt.
Wait, what did you just say? So we had to roll investigation?
No. Roll if you want to roll persuasion to persuade against what he just said, then you can. He just called for you to be incarcerated. You can roll you can
I keep crying and roll again.
you can say something in response.
Wait, what was his head roll? The thingy.
It was just to get
it was to get his group to circle you.
Oh, okay, so they're circling. Alright.
Man. I don't know, I'm just crying.
I'm like deciding. Because
Look, I'm not against just accusing him of something, but also
my brain is not with it today. I'm trying to think of shit. Surprised nothing happened because of my thing, because my card was like, right, wait for the opportune time. That felt like the opportune time.
What did?
The fainting over. It felt like the opportune time, because it was like, at a point where it was like, maybe it wasn't you, and then the demon. Then, maybe my card doesn't do shit.
No comment.
It's like, Lapori's fine going to jail, because they can probably get themselves out. But doesn't really want to bring Concordia and Faith into it, because they have done nothing.
I don't know, we could probably break out. Jail art.
Yeah, but I don't want you guys to go in for something Lapori did. I'm like,
Well,
dude,
to be fair, it's very easy for us to get out.
well, yeah, for you, me and you,
Yeah.
but Faith and Concordia, not so much.
I mean, you could just
Well,
lock
I'm
the
unsure.
door.
I'm unsure, yeah. But then also that just makes them want to kill us kind of thing. I also don't know what the H-Rag will then do if I'm incarcerated.
We pretend we died in jail.
The H-Rag would come and kill me.
Sure.
Oh. We go through with the trial and we prove our innocence. We lie our fucking ass off.
Hire Saul Goodman.
I don't know. I think I could be a great lawyer. I've got the persuasion for it, like... Man. I think I don't know.
What time during the day is it?
It's still daytime, as that was the time that it was when, you destroyed the Eversnow. Concordia, were you trying to say something? Your mic was flashing green. Your mic was flashing green.
Oh, no, I have my fan on, so it...
okay.
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna, if it was dark, I was gonna be, I plead not visible and then go invisible.
I plead that I'm not actually of this material plane. Disappear.
Like, we could absolutely just run away, but then we're gonna have to be on the run for the entire time. So if we go to jail, we can then try and get ourselves cleared of it, but...
Do you want me to just continue if you can't think of anything?
Wait, give me 1 second.
All right. God damn it! I went to log in on Twitch to be my stream manager, but it didn't. God damn it.
Please, sir. I can't be. I did the deed, but I can't be incarcerated because I was not in control, and there is a law against being controlled into doing something.
Oh, you admit to doing it. Oh, okay.
I did not, but the demon inside me did.
All right. Since you're not you didn't lie about doing it, but you did lie about Le Demon. I'm gonna say still roll deception.
19.
He got a 21. He beats it out.
Do I have anything? Gay? Gay? Do I have gay? I have gay. I'm gay.
The power of gay! You can't do that to me. That's homophobic. But he does beat you out with the demon thing, and comes back with, well, if you were possessed, what's to say you don't do it again? I mean, maybe not even just for everybody else's safety, but your own. Who's to say you're not all possessed?
My body. There is no more demon
Which
inside of
will
me.
take a couple of days, as I said. I mean...
But I don't know how long I have to live, because I obviously died, and I don't know how long that demon will let me live after I've been incarcerated.
Clearly haven't died.
I have died. Look at my scars. I've come back, the demon.
Okay, scars don't necessarily mean you died.
My friends and party members can tell them I died.
Do you all respond to that? Everyone who knows that Lepori died? Or do you not say anything? Guys?
Mr. Obama?
You're just gonna
crying. I don't know.
Still weeping.
Joking.
Look. I will propose this. We incarcerate you for a couple of days. We get these tests done. We begin investigating. And while we're investigating, after all the tests are done to make sure you're purged of demons, then we let you out while we're investigating.
But I'm unsure if I can live that long.
Everyone in the crowd kind of all like, yeah, I mean, that's a horrible idea. It wouldn't be that bad. Well, I assure you that a prison we will use is equipped with medical facilities in order to keep you alive even if you die.
So what you're saying is I come with you, you check if I'm purged with the demon, and if I am purged with the demon, I will be freed.
Well, yes, once we figure that out. Once we figure out you're all purged of demons. Yeah, yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna look to the party and be like, don't worry, I'll be back. And
No, we need all of you.
Why? It was just me.
Right.
These had no deal with it.
Again, we need to be sure of that. I'm trying...
picking me for the demon.
I'm trying to see this from a logical standpoint. I would like to verify you're all not possessed. Especially the new person who looks like a demon. I mean, we just need to be sure.
I'm gonna look around, slowly point to each of them. Look at Faith. I'm messaging this and do you have a demon inside you? Do you have a demon inside you? Do you have a demon inside you? Pointing to everyone.
Just asking them?
Yeah, in them head with message.
Well, what do you all respond to this?
I mean, Concordia's just gonna give Lepori a side eye and just smile.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ding. Confusing answer.
Do I look like I have a fucking demon inside of me, Lepori?
It's being careful. I don't know what she get up to.
Hell yeah.
Well, you kind of need to before we go find if there's a demon inside you.
I think so. So, no.
Persephone?
Oh, are you asking Persephone?
Yeah, I knew where Persephone was.
If you pointing to where Persephone was, you don't get a response.
Okay, that's good. I guess we will be checked of demons.
If it makes the offer any more enticing, I will compensate you for your time if you are found to be innocent fully from the investigation.
Yes, if we are free from demons, let us go and...
No, after we've investigated and made sure you're not criminals.
The demon did it.
Right, yes, we'd love to prove that.
You said it was only checking for the demons.
Right, and then we let you out after that, in which we investigate, and then we'll compensate you for your time in jail if we find you're innocent. I mean, I've laid it out pretty clear, I think. What'll it be? What'll it be? I mean, I'm willing to take you in by force. You don't hear the crowd react in any kind of way to this. They all just kind of like go still for a moment, and they kind of back up by 1 foot. But I would also not like to do that. And the crowd comes back in a little bit as he says this. So make your choice here, really. I don't mind either way.
I don't want to like decide this alone, so out of character. Guys, do we go with this or not? Because I don't want to be like, yeah, we go because I said so. Because that's fucked up.
I mean, I'm along for the ride at this point.
Same here.
But do we just accept going to jail?
What else? Have
Temporarily.
What is the other option?
Alert!
What did you
All
say,
right.
Tempest?
Jailor.
What?
Jail.
Jailor.
Oh, I thought you said Milark for some reason. I'm like, Fallout reference.
What?
Milark. I don't know why I thought you said that. It just
I
sounded
don't
like you
even
said
know
something.
shit
lurk.
about Fallout.
Damn. So are you all agreeing to follow him?
Lahore will head down, put hands out, and walk towards him.
Do the rest of you follow?
I'm not gonna stop crying.
He just hands out to be cuffed while still crying. Concordia, Faith.
Look at Minx Darius look even worse. Okay.
You can stop.
Fightful.
You can stop crying now. This is not. You're not in trouble at this point.
At this point, Tempest is just actually crying.
Oh no. Darius cannot tell this and still thinks you're faking it. Kind of. To everybody who comes up, Darius puts on metal cuffs on you, the typical click. But then he also goes to tie a blindfold around you. And as he goes around Lepore, this is just for safety precautions. We can't.
Man, I'm gonna have a damn blindfold.
We can't have anyone knowing where the prison is, else that might get you broken out. We can't exactly have that happening.
I'm gonna let him put him on.
He ties the blindfold around your face.
Sorry, zombie.
What?
I'm gonna message something in our chat.
While you're doing that, everyone, Faith and Concordia, you're also agreeing to this, right?
Well, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
What am I going for? What crimes have I committed exactly?
Well, none that we know of yet, but we'd still like to
Do you even know
verify.
a thing about me?
Well, we need to verify anything, and frankly, I would like to know a little more about you, which is why, again, you're being investigated.
Can I just tag along for questioning? I don't think I need
There's
the
not
handcuffs,
going to be
right?
questioning. You're going to be put in a holding cell and questioned. We can't have you running free, exactly.
I mean, that hardly seems fair, right? I've done nothing wrong. And you've got
Are
no
you
reason
coming
to
without?
suspect me.
Are you coming willingly or not?
I mean, is there a way I can come without the whole...
No.
Well, going to jail seems like no fun if I've not actually done anything wrong.
Well, yes, that's why we're
The church party are
crime.
like behind Darius and all them, right?
No, they're surrounding you, and they've kind of closed in about 5 feet closer.
Describe to me the church party again.
The church party consists of Darius, tall, 6'5" metal armored guy, can't even see any of his skin. He's wearing fucking metal plate gloves, with a mace on his back. Grogung is, a man with a single eye in the middle of his head, nice brown hair, but he doesn't wear anything but, a very long loincloth covering, you know, both sides all around. It's like a little skirt. And he has a mace similar to Darius's. Doppel is currently disguised as a shorter Sorsen, wearing leather armor instead of Sorsen's now purple robes from where he would have his red robes. Doppel normally is a very tall, blue creature. He's a doppelganger, normally. And Nabyab is a very short gnoll wearing almost custom-fitted gnoll leather armor. Has a little dagger in their hand at all times, even when they're grabbing
So Doppel is the one copying Sorsen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, like she said, it's no fun going to prison without having done anything wrong.
Yeah.
So Concordia's gonna cast Chill Touch on Doppel.
Based.
Do you need to be touching Doppel?
It's a ranged spell attack for Chill Touch. It's really named not very appropriately.
Yeah, I
But
know.
yeah,
I was like, why
Chill
the fuck
Touch
did you
is
call
a
it touch?
ranged attack.
All right. Yeah.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does hit Doppel.
Ooh.
Do you want it to deal damage, or do you want it to just...
Oh, of course I want to deal damage.
Okay.
Take 8 necrotic.
Doppel, like, freaks out as these gross, bony hands give them a very ghastly touch. And Darius shouts, "Oh my god, what was that? Who just cast that spell? Who did it?"
Alright, now I'm ready.
Darius,
chuckles
hold
and
on.
smiles.
Does a 17 hit?
Me?
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
Hold on.
Do you have shield?
I have your character sheet open.
I do have shield.
Shield is...
Concordia, your base AC is 13, so...
It does.
Darius just immediately...
Whoa.
Darius immediately slaps you
Zombie,
across
wait
the
a
face.
second.
Oh, wait, okay, hold on.
Cool your
Sorry.
jets, bestie. I still have mage armor up from the previous fight.
It's 15.
And then, yeah, it's a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, as a reaction, Concordia's gonna cast Shield. Putting our
Darius
AC up to 20.
Darius slaps you, but since you casted shield, his hand just sort of bounces off the air of your face, almost as if it's repelled by it, but he still feels like he slapped you in the face. Goes, "Don't fucking do that shit. I'll punch you
Well,
next
that's
time."
better.
Is that
You
concentration?
hit a girl with you?
You maintaining something on him?
Me? No.
Roll. Actually, no, that's not a concentration. So he's going to roll insight. That's a nat 1. He does not fucking believe you, and it's just like, I swear to God, if Doppel fucking like walks wrong in the next 5 minutes, however long you're doing that, I'm going to sock the shit out of you.
You're hitting a girl, huh? Where's your
My
armor, big man?
fists are unisex.
Sorry. That's a statement.
Anyhow,
Better work on that trash talk.
he slaps the cuffs on you the same and blindfolds you. Faith, do you allow him to do this as well?
Yeah, I do.
I still need you. Don't mute just yet. I need some like help here. Where are your eyes?
They don't exist, technically
you know.
speaking.
So I mean
It's the
more
entire
like
face
I
plate.
mean more like if someone
They
were to
just
look
put a
at
bag over face.
if someone were to look at you, where would they assume your eyes are? Just the faceplate? Darius gets out a
Entire
extra
faceplate
an
with
extra
fire coming out of it.
Darius
Up there, yeah.
gets out an extra big blindfold and ties it around your face.
Your whole face.
Just
I'm
your
on
whole
fire.
face.
There's fire coming out of me.
As he ties it around you, it catches on fire and kind of sways to the floor. Oh, I see a feisty one. Okay, then. Let me...
That's clearly called how living works.
He pulls out...
I'm surprised you're still doing it.
He reaches back into his armor and pulls out this weird-looking bag, almost scaly, and puts that over your head. It seems to be made of dragon skin, so as your flame kind of tickles it, it doesn't seem to really affect it. We'll take it off when we get there. I'm sorry, I know this is like I'm about to execute you, but I really have no better way of doing this.
Cool.
Darius, he motions to you all saying, okay, straight line, everyone. Come on, get in the line.
Alright, so Tempest is gonna go limp.
While this is happening, Lepora's going to use the mage hand, which is still up, and just slightly raise the blindfold up. And also, loosen up the cuffs so that they can easily be taken off, but they look like they're still on them.
We all have very different approaches to stuff right now.
I will say you can loosen the blindfold, but the cuffs have a keyhole to them, and I can
use my mage hand to unlock things as a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's mage hand
legend.
legend.
Roll for that.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll for that.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you succeed in unlocking them, but what you don't expect is that they immediately make a click sound, and the handcuff immediately like you know how handcuffs have that one.
I don't want to fully unlock them. I just want to unlock them so if I basically shake my arms a bit, they come off.
Yeah, so they're not actually open. They're just about to.
Basically, latched together.
You get a couple of pins on the on the lock to loosen it up. They do.
So it's basically one key, and I could just pull it apart, kind of thing.
Okay, they do still click, but you were saying something to distract from that.
This happened while I collapsed. Okay, you hear a thump.
I just go, oh, my legs.
Well, they were conscious when they agreed, so I'm just gonna... Darius picks Tempest up and flips them over...
They don't want tea.
Their shoulder. What? What did you say before?
Sorry, it's something completely different.
Alright, and Zombie, you know what I'm doing.
I do know what you're doing. Could you give me... Where are they? Don't say what. Where are they?
Where's the gun?
In your bag, maybe? Peeking out? Okay. Darius kind of pulls you along and says, we'll meet up with the cart halfway there. Everybody, you can leave. We are taking care of this. The people still seem to be questioning this. You hear a couple
holding the limp body of the person he made cry.
Yeah, some people are like, are we sure this is ethical? Well, are you gonna do something about it? No. I thought so. So let's, let Darius and their gang do their thing. You know what I mean? The crowd's all talking amongst each other. They aren't fully convinced, but they're convinced enough to agree to what Darius proposed. And you all, hold on, let me get something here. I need to actually get into my files because this is a map I haven't even pulled out once to put on here. This is oops, I just accidentally this one. As you all walk for what feels like a long time, eventually, Darius gets you into a cart about halfway to the trip to this place, and you don't really know what's going on outside of the cart, but it's about a 2-day trip. Darius, feeds you. The group feeds you. They don't let you starve or
long rest?
Die.
Question mark.
Long rest?
Yes, long rest! Exclamation point. Long rest! Exclamation point. The trip takes about 2 days until Darius finally stops somewhere. You're not sure where. Hold on, I have to find the stupid time counter. There we go. Darius finally stops somewhere and is like, so I warn you, you're about to feel a long drop.
By the way, also, I've been watching the entire way where we're going, and we'll have been remembering it where we are.
It's okay. Don't worry. We know where we are.
By peeking under the.
I literally put on my blindfold, so I could see.
It goes and looks.
We'll say out of view of them, and you probably like quickly put it back on whenever someone was looking.
No,
at
I
you.
just like lifted it up so I could see under an eye. And so like they think it's just weird.
You traveled a long way. You actually went around the dens of forests at one point, and you saw various elves just kind of like peeking. You know, you heard a couple arrows whiz by, but you went around the dens of forests at one point. And then Darius tells everyone, you might feel, you know, a dropping feeling. Just don't move and we'll be okay.
I kind of want to move, but I'm not going to.
As he says this, you do indeed feel that dropping
we're back
feeling.
Here? Oh no, this is a different.
A dropping. You never actually went into the forest, to be clear. Darius just kind of went around it.
Yeah.
And you feel this dropping feeling. It's almost like, you know how a roller coaster drop makes you feel? It's like that, but it feels like it goes on for about 5 minutes until finally, poof, you land on something. You're not sure what, but Darius says, everybody hold your breath for a moment. We're going to get out of the puff shrooms in a moment. Don't worry about it.
Mushroom?
Lepori, if you are to peek out of your blindfold at this point, which isn't hard to do. The cart you're in is kind of like a convoy. There's two like transportation carts, one in the front to transport everybody else who, you know, the church party, all of them. They're all in a luxury cart as, you know, once you're in more of a standard cart. As you look out of your blindfold, you are in a deep, dark place. A place clearly far from anywhere you've ever been. The forest you once saw has just completely disappeared, and now all you can see is an endless, dark cave that you seem to have fallen into. But just outside of the cart is the only thing illuminated by any kind of natural light. It's these purple mushrooms with large caps that sort of ripple as if though they've been water disturbed by something, and they seem to have been what broke your fall. And you hear the cart, you know, continue as these mushrooms pull away. Things get darker and darker until eventually the only thing that lights up the cart is the occasional light cantrip that Darius blows back to kind of leave a trail almost that fly. It doesn't, since they don't follow the cart or the caster, they kind of whiz by you as the cart moves. And that's the only light any of you see down here until eventually that light begins to fade less and less, seemingly as if though those cantrips have stopped, and torchlight begins to illuminate everything. Eventually, you're taken through what sounds to be a large gate. Lepori, as you look out, you see this large stone wall with iron portcullis. Yeah, the big doors with bars that you see in medieval. Oh, that was June. Okay,
not
castles that castles have with battlements, several guards stationed atop the battlements, and you all are taken into a stone room, and this seems to be a kind of prisoner check-in area, you know, right at the front door. Darius and the gang, you know, motion you to get out of the cart and into this room, and Tempest, are you still limp? You will have seen everything Lepori has seen as well, I should mention. Do you go unlimp at this point?
Nah, fuck it.
Fucking astral ascension. Experience. Astral projection, that's it.
Darius kind of just left you lying on the ground in the cart. He didn't exactly prop you up in a seat, and since nobody but Lepori could see you, that you've just been on the ground.
It's okay. I have been physically on the ground.
as everybody is taken into this room, Tempest, you're kind of like put up against the wall a little bit, you know, just sitting. The rest of them all get out. And Darius says to the conscious people, I really don't want to do this forcefully, but for your time here, I'm gonna need, you know, for you to hand over your backpacks, give over any hidden weapons. I will find them if you don't. So.
I hope you wouldn't find the deck of cards that's in my bra.
Well, I'm gonna need that.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're still limp. My bad.
Our hands are tied. Can't really do it much.
Well, right, but just tell us where they are. I mean, we're gonna take off your bags. We'll fix the We'll stitch them up. Faith, as Darius is saying this, you feel like a little scrape across your where your bag would normally be, like around your chest. You feel like not somebody stabbing you, but you know, cutting across your backpack straps as you hear your bag kind of to the ground. We just need any other weapons. So then this is my time to ask: do any of you have weapon holsters outside of your bag, like anything in your bag?
I have the deck in
organ system count.
I have yeah. Go for Faith first.
Faith, yeah, you first.
Does my inner body count? Because they're not gonna open that without them knowing it's there.
Is my wiener count as a weapon?
They haven't pat you. I will warn you, they haven't pat you down yet, but they will, and they will be
they're not
searching you.
Yeah, are they gonna pat me down and open up my chest?
If they realize it's hollow, which they likely will, yes.
It's not very easy to tell that it's hollow. It's specifically made to open for just me.
I think
gonna
it'll make a sound.
They'll roll I'll say they'll roll perception to see if it's hollow, and I'll give you the yes or no then. Actually, you know what? I'll do it right now, preemptively, to give you a yes or no.
Because there's not much in there either way.
That's an 18, so yes, they will notice and open you.
There's not much in there. There's just books. The issue at hand, though, is the horn.
They'll ignore that if they realize, if you tell them.
I don't think they're gonna ignore that. I don't think they're gonna ignore that.
We'll see when we get there.
I don't think Darius will ignore that, honestly.
Are there weapons in you?
And me, no.
All right, then that's all. Are there weapons on holsters around your waist?
No.
Or legs?
My backpack has most of my stuff.
Okay, so all your weapons are in your backpack then. All right.
Apart from the katana, that stays on like the back piece of the what's it called? But
so
that doesn't go off.
It's a weapon sheath
attached to it.
It's a weapon sheath on you.
Yeah, but it's attached to the backpack.
Okay, so they're going to take that with the bag, right? To be clear.
Yeah, I would assume they would.
Concordia?
Nothing hidden like that, no.
Hidden or even like on a holster outside of your backpack?
I mean, weapons-wise, she has... Oh, apologies, she has a singular dagger.
Oh, on a holster, like on her side?
It would probably be attached to, like, a bag. It's not something she uses very often.
Alright, so they would definitely get that with your bag. Lapori?
God, okay, so... short sword, bag goes back. 3 daggers.
Are these in your bag?
These are in bags or holsters around me.
Don't mention any weapons in your bag. Mention ones that are on holsters or on you.
Yeah, these are all holstered, basically.
Oh, God.
Somewhere underneath the coat. I don't know if they count a crowbar, a scimitar, 10 bullets, an arrowhead gun, the zombie sword, and then I'm going to basically keep the deck of cards in like a pocket in my coat because it's just a deck of cards. They don't know it's a weapon.
All right. Okay. Tempest. I'm gonna. Oh, well. Okay. They're gonna find it out, but they're still gonna search you and everything.
They're gonna search my boobs?
No.
You
good lord, no. But do you have any obvious holsters?
I think, honestly, aside from the shit in my backpack, I've just got my instrument.
They're probably gonna get that off you anyway. I will say, as you all enter the check-in room, you feel a very suppressing magical presence, almost
It's
as
okay.
if.
All my important shit's in my boob.
But I will ask, Tempest, as this suppressing magical presence is felt, is what you've been doing a spell?
Actually, let me look. Don't say anything.
I won't. I'm just asking you, is it a spell?
I'm looking.
Is it? I feel like oh no, that's 5th level. God, no, it's not gonna be that.
Hold on, I'm checking zombie.
Let's say.
But no.
No. Then you continue to remain limp, as your bag is taken from you. Everybody, you kind of all get pat down by, you know, people respective to your gender. Darius asks both Lepori and Faith, who would you feel more comfortable, you know, patting you down?
Who would you feel?
I'm just asking. Who would you feel more comfortable patting you down? I'm unsure. I mean, the only other person I can offer other than me, Doppel, and... Well, actually, it's just me, Doppel, Grongung, and Nabiab. Nabiab's the only alternative.
I'll take a Doppel. Seems chill.
Alright then, I suppose I can, but that might not be the best choice if you're trying to hide something. I've hidden quite a few things in my...
Yeah, sorry for stabbing you, but, looks you're right.
I felt worse, don't worry.
Alright, fine, I'll take Darius.
Alright then.
You'll
Darius...
take the one that's racist towards you?
I think it's funnier this way.
Concordia, he also asks this to you. Who do you feel more comfortable with? I just need to figure this out.
Well, at this point, we're not going anywhere. I'll go on limp.
Here we get Nabiab, I guess.
Well, that's up to Concordia.
I mean, yeah, Nabiab, I suppose.
You get no, or you get...
I promise I won't
get
steal
Cyclops.
anything. I promise. Ladies on.
Can I be just really sneakily slipping my blindfold just to watch if someone's stealing from Concordia?
They as they pat you down, they take off your
everything.
blindfolds.
They take off. Okay.
Yeah, I'm no longer limp. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
We're gonna stop now.
Listen, we still got like a little over an hour. I have to go clean. I will be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves if you want. We're getting close to where I want to end, but I don't want to end right here. So, I'll be back.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Squid game.
Squid game.
Squidge. That's the noise.
I definitely didn't actually start crying.
I thought for a while you were using mislead because it makes a duplicate of yourself while you go invisible. I'm mighty curious what it might be.
It's okay. Zombie and I decided it a while ago.
You just fucking passed out. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's why I know where we are.
No, it was some fucking astral projection or something. I don't know. You went in free cam mode.
Yeah. It's funky shit.
Harrison Ford, quote, "These scientists keep naming critters after me, but it's always the one that terrify children. I don't understand. I spend my free time cross-stitching. I sing lullabies to my basil plants so they don't fear the night. Why do the basil plants fear the night?"
Ice cubed.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
You sure, girly?
Well,
EP.
that's fair.
But I'm always EP.
EB Steepy. EBDB.
I am running delaying the second we're over.
Yeah. I'm running to sleep. Most likely.
Valid.
Yeah. I just wanna, hey, it's me. I apologize for going from Concordia going from this into something that completely does not affect them, and they're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Oh no, it's fine. She's fine.
I'm
Concordia-
scared.
Pretty.
She expected something like this.
But Lahori's interested in you now, and works for money. Smiles and said, "Do you have a demon inside you?"
Yeah, Tempest is interested in you for different reasons.
You're gay.
You'll just have to wait to find out.
Wow.
You like women.
Pretty women.
Walking down the
Yeah, how
street.
are they gonna give us another fucking pretty woman in Star Red?
Jinglia,
Nice.
beloved.
Now you
saw the
see,
image and I
I'm
was like,
immune to
why?
this.
Why?
Unless they have a really cool character, I'll pass
Unless
until
they
Hot
have
Man.
a fucking what the fuck is it called? That you...
Follow-up attack.
Yeah.
No, it's Kafka's just such a cool character. Just like he's my perfect character kind of thing. Of like,
I've accepted I'm probably not gonna get Kafka because I got Blade.
yeah,
So
I got Himiko when I was trying to get Blade. I then pulled a Himiko recently, a second
I
one.
had to do the fucking 300 pulls to get Himiko.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm
I
gonna get
tried.
a third Himiko.
I tried my best.
Who do I even want? No, I don't want Will. I want Clara. Because then I can
I
have four
want
follow-up attacks.
fucking Fontaine out.
I want Fontaine
Yeah.
just so I can watch the cutscenes. I'm not gonna
We
play
get
it.
to
but
do shit in water!
I have not played Genshin for a while, and I do not enjoy it because I have to get up so far.
That's fair.
I'm
I
at
get
the-
by with
I'm at the
my
first
team
Dainsley.
that makes Lane cry.
Yeah. I'm at the first Dainsleif, and my main character is Fischl, who I have auto-attack damage on.
Okay. I used Fischl for a bit.
Yeah.
Not that long, but a bit.
Yeah.
Fischl was my go-to archer for a while.
I didn't know relics were good. I just went full attack.
See, that's very, very fair.
That's what I
There's
do
a
in
reason
this
Lane
game.
cries at my team.
Oh, wow. I
And
think
then he's
everyone
the only
cries-
decent one on my team, and that's because Lane built him.
Everyone's crying. Everyone cries at my Honkai team, but it's for a reason.
I get told constantly, level up, do better. I'm like, I'm trying.
I will quickly be relax.
Okay. Yeah.
Heaven said.
I've been texted by Luca 3 days in a row.
I've been texted by Kafka 3 days in a row.
I'm jealous.
She's like, hey, you wanna watch a movie? I'm like, fucking sure.
Luca's spamming me right now with emojis.
Yeah.
Literally a menace.
Skill issue.
Oh, I leveled up.
Now spell answer. F-R-E-E-D-O-M. Wrong. Try again.
Yeah?
Ow.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Hmm?
No, I had one left over in the normal pull, and I did it, and I got Natasha again.
I don't want any more Natashas.
I don't even use her as my healer.
I don't either.
I've got Bailu,
Same.
little funky guy. Do I actually have Bailu's thing on? Sorry, words. Hard.
What?
Words.
Eidolon?
No, the star, whatever the fuck it's
Light
called.
cone.
Yeah!
Ah, fuck.
Sorry, was that
Sorry
loud?
about that. Don't worry. That wasn't me. I dropped something at the exact time. Blah.
Oh,
I've been-
sorry, I just looked at the map.
Okay, finally. What is it saying? 4 sizzling thunders. Space stealing station?
Point of interest! There's no points of interest. This just looks like a gray, like dark gray background. Took the
Yeah.
gray thing, drew a little circle on it, used the circle tool, and made a few purple dots.
There needs to be purple. What if it was purple? Ooh, let's see if it's there. Come on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started crying.
What?
Not even in character, I just started crying at the same time.
Bestie.
I started doing it, so I was like, fuck it, my character's doing it.
Ooh, new simulated universe reset. Sorry. I'm distracted. Sorry, I saw it like, ooh. What is the best one? Okay, good night and sleep well is the third best, so that's good.
I
You
just hate the fact we're on stream.
Yeah.
I hate the fact we're on stream,
Why?
Because I'm crying.
Sunny.
I don't know.
Crying of tears of joy because the Honkai universe reset.
No, I don't like the fucking universe.
What? I love it so much. I'm addicted to it. I need help.
I'm too burnt out of it for now. Played it.
I now realize my team. No, my team doesn't have a healer. Why was Yukong there? Wait a second. Wait, was that my team? Oh yeah, that was my team for out of this stuff. Got the thing. Destruction.
I need to get through D&D already. I need lane.
You're gay.
I'm sad.
Oh. I have to go at 2 a.m. and then I don't know how long that is until.
45 minutes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I couldn't talk math for a sec. I can't talk. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Not you, James. Sorry, my brother thought I was saying hey to him.
Me when I, what do horses eat? Hey.
Right. You're all being patted down. Concordia, you pick Nabyab, right?
Yeah.
Tempest, now that you're awake and Darius re-asks you the question of who you'd feel more comfortable patting you down, who do you pick?
Thomas Jefferson.
Fuck. Who are my options?
You can pick any one of them. You'll just be patted down later.
What are their gender identities?
Nabyab is she, Doppel, they, them, Grogung, he, him, and Darius, he, him as well.
Cringe. Darius is USA.
Could I make most uncomfortable about touching my boobs?
Absolutely, Darius. He's got way too much. Way too much. Actually, I don't know. He seems like he strikes me as a pervert.
Darius openly
to see who'd be most uncomfortable about
yes,
boobs.
you absolutely
Doppel
can.
was you.
Not 20.
It wouldn't be Darius, strangely. He would take a professional manner of it. He wouldn't be creepy. No, ew, I don't do that here. It would actually be Grogung, because Grogung thinks so simply that he think, me touch, place where person sensitive not good.
Cool.
Do you tell Darius you'd rather have Grogung search you? All right then, Grogung, Tempest. All of you feel the little knives, cutting your backpacks off as, they all take the blindfolds off you. Lepori, let me roll.
That was a pure temptation to just take off my own backpack.
You're still handcuffed.
Doppel finds
take it off easily.
Doppel finds everything, getting a fucking nat 20, and also being experienced with hiding things. He kind of watch as he casually flips out daggers. Ooh, that's a nasty hiding spot for that.
It's not a hiding spot. Just keep it there. It's easy frame.
Ooh, what is this? A
Man,
scimitar. That one wasn't
has
very
everything
well.
get found.
Well,
Yeah, I
hidden.
saw that.
He kind of pats around your coat for a moment, and you see him kind of stop for a moment. Oh, hiding something in our coat. Oh, that's how original, really. Mind if I...
It's a pack of cards. Do you want to play cards?
I would like to
right
see
now.
them. No, I would
Okay.
think I would... if he opens your coat, can he see them?
Yeah, it's just a pack of cards. It's just a deck of cards.
Let me
Yeah,
take
it's
a
quite
look
nice.
at this. Ooh. He pulls one of the cards out and twirls it a little. This deck looks oddly familiar. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I again, all deck of cards
It's
really
modeled
look the
off
same.
it. Yeah.
Modeled off what?
It's a pretty common deck.
It is, yeah, no, the sleeve is very nice, too. I suppose you'll all get bored playing, nothing in prison, so he puts them back in your coat pocket. Darius doesn't notice this. I believe that's everything. Well, don't worry, you'll all get it back when you're...
Can I?
When it's out.
Not by undoing my hand, but can I just, like, kind of move my hands and try and speak in Thieves' Cant, like, cough if you understand. I just like put a thumbs up kind of thing.
Now, anything else I should know about before we... I'd be pretty big trouble if we...
There's a history book in there somewhere.
Oh, that's probably in your bag. You'll be fine.
Alright.
Doppel kind of says, I'm done here. You all get along with it.
I would like to say that, though, the skeleton key is in my pocket. In a very low pocket.
I kind of, honest to God, forgot about the skeleton key.
Yeah.
But you see as Doppel kind of...
Yeah, Zombie, if you don't mention something we have on us, can we
Yeah.
just ignore?
No. No, I can't.
No, like, it's not... it's not in a pocket. It's like... It's basically tied inside the rope around their arm. Like, the scarf that's tied... It's around the waist. But the scarf that's tied around their waist now, it's kind of, like, hooked into there.
I was gonna say that also, if I don't mention something, you can't exactly say you have it because I don't have the most up-to-date character sheets. I have the basic stats and whatnot. But thank you for reminding me of that because I would have definitely forgotten about it and that would have ruined this. You see Doppel over in the corner.
I have the illusion cloak, a small pouch of sand.
You see is a lot of your stuff got put over in the bag, but you see Doppel has taken a special interest in something he's twirling in his fingers and taking a look at. And it's your skeleton key, and he's pocketing it for himself. Moving over...
that's bullshit.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Moving over to Concordia, Nabiab is going absolutely feral in a respectable manner as she's like, what are you hiding? What are you hiding, huh? Let's check here.
I'd be creeped out.
You got any knives on you? Any knives?
None extra.
Oh, that's a shiny little badge on your cloak there. We're gonna need that. Ugh, you're cold. Can I like hold your arms down? Can I climb up there and get that badge off you? No sharp objects, lad. I'm sure you get it.
Yeah, of course.
Do you lower your arms to her?
Mm-hmm.
Like a little goblin, she uses your arms almost like a ladder, climbing up and nabbing this badge. Ooh, this is shiny. You must be a part of a really nice organization to get a hold of these. Ooh.
No was.
And then she kind of like flicks it over to where your bag is, and it lands. Well, you seem clean otherwise, so I'll go sit next to Doppel. And as you watch Nabiab go sit by Doppel, she is not looking at any of the party. She is just staring at him, while Doppel remains blissfully unaware. Faith, as Darius kind of searches you, you can tell he's being really thorough, trying to make sure you're not hiding anything. And then he kind of like looks at your chest for a moment, and gives it a little dung dung dung. You want to explain that?
It's called a chest, Darius. I think you know what that is.
Well, and he grabs the side of it and pulls it open without even waiting for a response.
It opens.
You're powered by a goat horn?
Sure, we'll go with that. You can believe that.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen. You said you had some books in there too?
Yeah, there's mostly just books in that.
He takes all of these from you and just feasibly like tosses it over. They all just kind of flop over. He checks your legs and everything and just slams your door shut. Well, that's mine done. Grogung, as he searches Tempest, is like very careful. He's like shaking the entire time.
He's gotta be. I don't got that much on.
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this. He kind of like pats your waist.
Anytime he goes anywhere near any spot I'm uncomfortable, like don't want him to look in, I just make a really uncomfortable face.
He like pats your waist very slowly, pats your legs. He doesn't like move his hands down you or anything. He just like makes these like Lego hands and just like pats you down like in certain areas. And as he gets up to your chest, you make this face. He's like, oh, sorry, Grog, sorry. Oh, and he just kind of awkwardly goes down and sits down. You keep the deck of fate, but nothing else.
What? Nah, bold of you to assume that's the only thing in my bra.
What else is in there?
It's like a bag of holding. It's a bra of holding.
Oh God.
Oh no! Also, the
item
second
idea.
they try to take the bag away, I'm like, no, wait.
What? Darius notices that you're like saying this. No, you're not getting that back.
No. Open the bag. Open the bag real quick.
Darius walks over to where it is and opens it. What exactly is he looking for?
The bunny's just sitting there.
Oh! How did you?
Can I have my bunny bag?
No, frankly, I'm
Why
afraid
not?
this is a disguised item, but I can assure
It's just
you
my bunny.
we have a pet area here. We're not horrible. And he points to a door.
My bunny. I've had that bunny with me for so long.
He points to a door in this entrance room labeled Pet Center. It'll be fine in there. It's manned. It's attended to.
Can I see it in there?
Yeah, there's a window in the kitchen.
I don't want to know. I need my bunny.
The kitchen.
Well,
Please, just I don't care about anything else. Just give me the bunny.
if you ask nicely, the guards will let you go visit it and pet it when it's lunchtime. I can assure you that. I'll put in that good word for you.
Emotional support bunny. I need it.
Yes, you'll get it. You'll get it during lunch. Don't worry. After you eat quickly, I'm sure the guards wouldn't mind.
But I only get it during lunch.
Well, no, I mean, there's free time. I'm sure you'll be able to visit. Don't
Why
worry.
can't you just give me the bunny?
Because I don't know if you've disguised it as an item. I don't know if this is a gun.
Do I look... Again, do I look like I'm capable of killing?
He looks at you, gives you the squint. Yes. Yes.
Give me the
Do you want to
bunny,
roll?
please.
Do you want to roll insight?
Yeah, let me roll insight again to know that he also doesn't think I'm a threat. 18.
Yeah, he doesn't think you do that, but he's just trying to. This time he's not doing it willingly, like in a way to just stay firm in his belief. He genuinely is just trying to follow protocol here for this.
But look, like, you just for one thing, just the bunny. That's it.
Do you want to roll persuasion to keep the bunny?
Always.
Lovely. You can go ahead and do that.
29.
Oh, how do you persuade him? Do you just start weeping and sobbing again?
I'm literally just teary-eyed, like, please.
Okay, fine. He lifts up the bunny with his very metal hand, fragilely, and just kind of places it on your shoulder. You can keep it, but if you need to get food or anything for it, go to the pet center. That's why I was trying to keep your bunny in there, so that you could feed it. Look.
Okay, that's it. Nothing else
All
is in my bag.
Come on. After you've all been searched and relieved of most...
I want to do something after everyone's done it.
Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Is Doppel... Where is Doppel?
Doppel is sitting on a bench. I didn't mark it on this map. But you're kind of all in this area right here. Oh god, entire party.
Are they distracted? Or are they like looking at me right now?
They're twirling the key in their hand and they pocket it by the time you get up. So they are distracted.
When they pocket it, I would like to have my invisible mage hand. Steal it. What?
Is that a spell?
Magic.
It's a cantrip. I don't know how.
That-
I don't know. You didn't say it didn't work. My mage hand has been up the entire time.
Roll.
So you said, whatever.
Roll me. Oh wait, you're
Well, mage hand is a cantrip, but I'm saying like you haven't told me that it was stopped, so I'm like thought it was.
Okay,
up.
I will say right now, roll me a d20 and tell me if it's even or odd.
Odd.
That immediately deactivates your cantrip, and you take force damage as you feel almost this like oppressing, kind of like a glove around your hand, forcing it shut to disable some sort of somatic casting. This is very painful.
Oh, no, it was already cast.
I didn't realize that.
It's been the mage hand's been with me the entire time.
As you get further into the prison, which you are now, your hand closes with this almost glove being put around your hand. Darius sees this and kind of laughs. You're not going to be able to get away with that in here. We like to keep a no magic policy here. And we can't enforce that ourselves because, well, it's hard to come across, prison guards who are well trained in the arcane arts, so we have our own methods. Keep doing that and you'll probably break your arm. I won't lie to you.
I look at him like, try me, bitch.
But only when it spells.
It is anything I will say anything spells. Yes. It spells.
Okay.
Darius
Cool.
Darius swings open the metal door to the prison and he takes you along down around the tables that are made for eating at. It's clearly where the cafeteria is. You walk by a long, large hallway with two doors on either side of it. These doors are complete metal. The only way you can see into this room, which is another metal door, is through a small glass hole on the door. You can't see what's in either of these rooms. Darius walks by these rooms. His party is kind of all staying by the cafeteria, blocking the that open area where the cafeteria is, where there's no door on that hallway. They're all standing back there. Darius walks you through, and he states as he sits, I'm trying to be as nice as possible here, so pick a cell. None of you can roommate with each other. We're keeping you separated.
Aww.
You can keep your money, though.
Oh.
Well, that's fun.
No one else is in this prison. All of these cells are seemingly empty. It seems not a lot of criminals of Renovamen get sent here, at least. Either that or Renovamen is just uncharacteristically not filled with crime. You can't exactly discern which one.
Unfair.
But Darius, presents you this wall of cells. All the cells look, well, they're prison cells. I mean, they're a little musty. None of them are overgrown. They're seemingly well-kept and somewhat clean. You have a toilet, you have a sink, you have a bed. That's it, really. Here, let me post the map in maps real quick so you all can pick one. I will say he's presenting the wall in front of you. Hold on. Where's the map channel? I can't find it. Wait, here it is. He's presenting you with a wall in front of you, like, this wall here, if that helps. Hold on. I have to actually open the map, so I'm, like, stalling with my words.
Do we get our handcuffs off?
Ignore the file name. This was originally a map for something. No, you don't. Your handcuffs aren't off yet.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, asking him. They'll automatically uncuff you once your door is shut. Do you want to roll insight?
I'm so tempted.
Do you want to roll insight? Sure! 21.
He doesn't sound so sure of that.
Are you sure?
Well, yes.
What if they
Guards told
don't?
me. Well, I mean, a guard will come by if you ask nicely. These guards are paid to do a lot of nothing, and they're paid good to do a lot of nothing, so I'm sure asking them something...
I know, but if you see us walk in, are you not able to take them off?
I could do that. Yeah, I could take them off once you get in.
Okay.
If they don't automatically uncuff, yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
I'm so fucking tempted to just be like, oh, that's so crazy. Takes them off.
The map is in the map channel. Pick your cell wherever you want to go.
Closest to the door out.
Top or bottom?
Wow. Okay.
Top or bottom bunk.
Bottom.
So.
I guess I'm gonna flip a coin.
Oh, okay. You're talking on the right side, right? Closest to the door? Okay.
Bottom.
Hey.
Alright, there we go. Put Lepori's token in there. Concordia, you want to make your choice?
Let me just double check. Which ones are taken already?
None.
Bottom, cell on the
you
right.
too.
On the right, the cell right below the door. That's the only one taken. I'm putting your tokens where they are.
I'll say probably top right.
Top, like very
Like the
top
corner?
right?
Yeah, like the corner.
Alright. Then Faith?
Which ones are not taken yet?
The ones that are taken are top right and the cell right below the door.
I'll take one of the ones across from the door. Top or bottom, doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll put you right there. And Tempest?
I am going to the cell right next to Concordia.
Lovely. As you're all locked in, Darius notices that the cuffs don't uncuff. He's like, oh, let me just...
Did you lie to me?
No, I just genuinely thought they would. This place is pretty magical. Can I just put your hands out?
I just like put my hands out and just shake it a bit, and then like the cuffs come off in front of it.
As he goes around, he doesn't unlock the cuffs. He just pulls them off very quickly, and they snap off your hands. It doesn't hurt you, but they just snap off. Lepori, he's like, ugh.
I really think you're gonna get me that easily?
I don't know. Might have to put an extra
Yeah, we're
watch on you.
innocent.
Right.
The demon taught me how.
Right.
Real hard.
He walks around one more time after taking off your cuffs, shaking each door, making sure they're locked. They are. And as he verifies this, he just kind of sits there for a moment going, ugh.
I agree.
Me too. Soulmate in the other corner.
Yeah, at least I said just the random cellmates. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's just other soulmates.
How do I put this? How do I put this?
But what?
Give me a second.
I think I need a second to think.
But what?
Is cheeseburger.
Well, you all have, frankly, I should be honest with you. There's a reason there's no one else here.
They're all innocent.
You all have put yourselves way too deep into this.
Oh.
You've destroyed a national monument. You've gotten a town horribly damaged.
Hey, you know why we destroyed stuff.
Oh, I do. I absolutely do. And I, frankly, don't care whether or not you sold that town. I just don't want to see you die. Frankly, I think you all are a bunch of novices, and you've grossly overstepped.
So you don't think I could kill anybody?
I never... Well, actually, no, but I do think you could if you needed to.
It was kind of cool.
I've killed stuff before.
Listen. You're going to die if you keep doing this, and frankly, I don't see any other way to stop you from dying but to do this. I'm sorry, I guess. I don't know. I feel horrible, but
Okay, so I can kind of like give up the act. Yeah, you're not gonna trap me with this.
Oh no,
Really?
but I know losing your access to any sort of gear and spells is going to be a big dampener on that, and the prison has its own...
I'll give it about a couple days.
The prison
maybe
has its
maybe
defense system.
Maybe a day.
Regardless.
Do you want me to like buy you a drink next time we see each other?
I'm not coming back for you, frankly.
Oh, no.
Like, when we see you outside.
You won't be. We
Uh-huh.
are going to go take care of Mortiferum, as we were told. You all are going to get a nice treatment in admittedly not a great place, but you're going to get a nice stay here. So just relax, frankly. I don't think this is anything
I'll see you in a while.
to worry about. I don't think this is something to freak out about. You're going to get a luxury stay, and we're going to go take care of Mortiferum. I'm sorry that
You'll
it
see us again.
had to come to this. Stop saying that, and would you let me speak?
We'll meet again.
No, we won't.
Don't know when.
Once we kill Mortiferum, I'm getting off this shitty island, and I'm going somewhere else. Anywhere else.
He'll find you.
This island has been
My home's
a
nice.
curse to me for years. I've had to stay here. I've had to serve a dead god. And I just
I
want
wouldn't
this
be too sure
to be
about that
over.
one.
Anyway, Concordia, sorry for bringing you into this, but at least it's not the worst, I guess.
I'll be right back.
Do you want to escape jail with us?
Oh, I'm sure we'll find our way out. Well,
Ooh.
Well,
I'm
we
sure
know the
you
whole
will.
path of how we got here.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys always seem to have the answers, right?
Kind of make it up in a way.
Well, they said spell.
Yeah.
Love to see how you do.
You like my bunny?
I've seen better.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm right here.
my bunny's doing its best.
I'm doing better.
Right, yeah. Better.
It's just a little guy.
Anyway, Hugh, I'm interested in you, not that way, but just... Do you, how much do you need for money?
That way.
Yeah, I think Pepper's gay. For you, but anyway. Yeah. What is your deal?
My deal.
Why are you cold and do you have a demon inside you?
Oh. No, nothing like that.
Ah, okay.
I've just got a score to settle with a friend of mine.
Ooh,
Who's your friend?
You know him by name, don't you?
Sorson?
Nah,
Oh, the one above.
Mortiferum?
Mortiferum?
that's him.
Ah,
Oh.
we can work together. So, like, if it's a score then, would you then, be okay with maybe not getting a card and maybe,
Well,
Listen, it's a large amount of money. So I might as well say.
You'll figure that out at the time.
Fucking terrifying. And I like that, that's funny. Oh yeah,
Fuck, I don't know if we... I don't think I keep my money in my bag. I think I keep my money in my bag, I mean.
Before he goes, oh shit,
things that I keep in my bra consist of the deck and my money.
shit, I don't have, your full gold. Or maybe I do, I don't know. I'll
You
check.
need 4 gold?
As, I just said I'd like, oh not full gold, we actually were going to talk about it earlier. Like, how much do you want?
And don't you worry, Haragon, you'll make up your worth.
How much gold do you need?
I'm fine.
You sure? I got a lot.
Yeah, you'll pay me back in time.
Okay.
This one's mysterious. I'm confused.
You know, Laporte,
Is that what you like in one? Is that what you like?
I was about to say I'm into it, so you know, yeah.
Yeah, so that's right, alright.
I mean, I'm not the only one to carry a pack of mysteries. Concordia's gonna look towards Faith.
Why are you looking at me?
It's only 4 days old. Wait, actually,
Yeah.
isn't it like a week now? Wait, no, it's like 2 weeks.
It's like
How?
2 weeks.
How do you know that? I think we should be focusing on how do you know that?
How do I know that?
Yes!
Alright.
Faith. This little
That little
form you see in front of you.
A lot taller
Yeah,
than
they're
you.
days
Form?
old, but the thing inhabiting it, that thing's a lot older.
The fucking what?
Huh? Do you actually have a demon in you?
No, I don't
Have you
have
got
a
the
demon
devilish
in
dog
me. I
inside
have
you?
no idea what that thing is talking about.
I wouldn't exactly
Is that
describe
a lie?
him as a demon.
Sorry, we're on
We're
an
not
IDD.
in. We are not in our. We are not. No. You don't need to know that information.
Can I roll insight?
Sure, if you want.
I love insight checks, you know? Oh, not 20, 24.
Yeah, I got 22 as a net as well, but
24!
what's it called? What were you specifically asking? What did I say?
I don't know, demon in
I
you.
said that.
Shit.
Yeah, that's still the truth. There's not a demon in me.
There's no demon in him.
Does Faith know what's happening, what's
There's no
being talked
demon.
about, though?
Faintly.
Some people say I've got that dog in me.
You've had a dog in you?
No, fucking.
Why is there? Why are you eating that?
Ooh.
Listen, it was one time I got hungry, so I just like tried a little bit.
That's not. No, that's not an excuse.
Sorry.
Okay.
Listen, I wasn't rich in my last place, so I had to find any food I could.
Imagine being
That's-
poor.
I get it, you're
The price
not
head
poor.
snaps towards you. Maybe I need 4 gold. Or 4 platinum even.
You want 4 gold?
I'll take 4 platinum.
I'll give you 4 gold.
Sure.
I'll give it to you
Where I
when
was
we get
like-
out.
Where he was wearing like the I want money, but morals. No, I want money.
I'll give it to you when we get out.
Okay, sounds good. And so I don't die in here. It's gonna be kind of funny.
We're not gonna die in here.
Ever. We're not.
Watch this.
falls over.
Lepore, you're not allowed to die again.
Yeah. It's funny. Wonder how Moore's Belize is doing.
I don't know.
I don't think we need to know.
How long do we want to stay in here before we get out?
Let's just kind of like see how it is, because it might be nice, and so we could just
Give it
like
like a day?
temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a nap.
So,
It's crazy how the AS is just kind of standing there. I think they've like, gone offline or something. They're dissociated.
yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to paint a face on him. It'd be kind of funny.
It's kind of quiet in here.
Yeah. I got a bag of sand. I've also got a.
You're like a wink at Tempest.
I've got a deck of cards as well.
I wink back.
Or it's just like just points to like the deck you've obviously seen him use or them use as a weapon before.
No, I know what it is. I know.
Yeah.
It's just like doesn't know how to like respond to that. It's just like winks back. So,
So- Cell block tango. Pop. Cicero. Lipshits. Pop. Cicero. Lipshits.
Yeah.
I had it.
man.
I had it.
Come.
Howdy, himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have
If you'd
seen
have
it,
seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Honestly, I'm starting to be okay with this.
Prison?
Maybe
I was in the kitchen. Look it up, didn't
Yeah,
I?
maybe I can live
Okay.
through this and make sure to get out in 20 years.
So, Lepore.
Yeah.
Lepore.
Yeah.
You know the thing you're the best at?
Kissing meant what? Yeah, what's
I
up?
have not seen you kiss a single man!
Oh, you know. Anyway.
Annoying people.
What am I best at? What am I best at?
Annoying people.
Oh, yeah, what do you want me to do?
If Faith refuses to leave in a day, just annoy Faith. Faith won't want to stay with you.
I think my existence
Great,
in all this
thanks.
fight.
So,
Oh.
the Eversnow's gone.
Yeah, were you in the Eversnow for a while, Concordia, or like?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, little while.
Oh.
Can't wait till Zombie uses the fill tool to get rid of it on the map.
You're
That's
so right.
cool.
And that's so funny.
The Everfill.
So, Concordia,
Mm-hmm.
you got any questions for us?
I know all I need to know.
Oh, I did do the crime, by the way. Like the one where, yeah, I did do it, but I'm not gonna say I am.
I'm completely innocent. Definitely no.
I mean, I'm an eyewitness to it, but
Huh?
sure. Let's say you didn't do it.
Yo, wait. Huh?
I like start to pull out a deck and it's like Kendra.
Oh no. I've just been
Okay.
around.
It's not Kendra. Just like stop putting it back in.
Around where? Everywhere?
You know, the realm of Renovamen.
All of it?
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. The fucking realm of Renovamen. What is this? Some sort of realm of Renovamen? Sorry, please continue.
You telling me we're in some kind of realm of Renovamen?
All of it?
Sorry, please continue.
A few times, yeah.
That's farther than I've gone.
Have you seen me before?
You?
Have you seen me before? Like, not with these guys.
You were
I
here
know a lot of
before?
you
Yeah, I've been here before.
types tend
Oh.
to blend in with each other.
Ah,
Maybe I have.
I was here like before you even came back.
Am I the only one that's just here for the first time?
I didn't go for a long time.
Damn.
It's kind of like did a cute little quest.
It kinda sucks.
Listen, it's fine. Holy shit! I just killed him. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm playing Honkai and I killed Japad.
How did the boy kill that?
Japad, apparently. I just instinctively said it into the Pori voice. So fucking stupid. Anyway.
I was trying to end there, so I will say after Darius says all of this, he doesn't listen to anything you all say, throws open the jail door and leaves, not seemingly accompanied by any guards. I hate to cut this off like this, but we're gonna end here.
I feel like Tempest and the Concordia went to the same jail cell to go kiss.
Raid dash ducks.
If only we could have had roommates.
She's got to work away there first.
True.
You gotta work,
This
bitch.
takes so long.